Gold for me, gold for Ma, gold for me, gold for Grandpa. Hi everybody, Grandpa here. Well, we're in Ocoee, Florida, and basically I'm coming at you today because I got to talk about something. Last fall when I was on vacation, you know how it is when you go out in the stores shopping, you're always looking, how can I use this for gold? How can I use that for gold? How can I use this for gold? Well, Grandpa saw something. Light bulb came on, I had an idea. So I went back to my daughter's house in Ringgold, Georgia, and I made up a prototype. And took it to the creek the next day, prospecting, and used it, and it worked. Came home to Florida, spent the last 10 weeks perfecting it, and I've actually filed a patent with the patent office, the U.S. Patent Office, and we got patent pending status on this thing as of the 5th of December this year, and it's called Grandpa's Gold Whisperer. Now, you know how it is when you go to the creek and you gotta lug one of these along. They're heavy, they're bulky, they do the job, they're nice, and they're great for what they're intended, but I'm 59 years old, you know, this isn't fun lugging this stuff around anymore. So I'm just going to set it aside here, and we're going to keep talking about some other stuff. So, anyway, the sluice box is bulky. And then you get to where, okay, things cost so much. Now here you got a few examples, all right? A square foot, 12 by 12 of miner's moss is $9. You got small sluices around 45 bucks. And the good old easy sluice, if you want to put a flare on it, that's an extra 15 bucks. You're talking $60. A stream sluice, 45 bucks. A 10 by 14 by 6, that's when it's folded up, one of the good old folding sluices, $120. A mini sluice is 59 bucks. You've got the small sluice box is $100. All right? That stuff's expensive. What I've come up with, that's somebody else's advertising, you know me and my signs. What I've come up with is something I think everybody's going to kind of like. Now, you've all seen one of these. That's a gold pan. Yeah, that's not that. But what it is, it's the Gold Whisperer. And it sits right here. Roll-up sluice. I call it the Gold Whisperer, and it does the job. Now, the thing about that, it's nice and portable. You saw me take it out of the backpack, and you tell me how many sluice boxes you've seen that can sit inside a 14-inch gold pan. That is convenient. Weighs 2.5 pounds. All right. Now, I've got a little creek demo set up here, and I'm going to kick on the water. Remember I said this is my test lab. This is my creek simulation table. Spent a lot of time developing this so I could develop the Gold Whisperer. Now, what we've got here is I've got some stuff, got a little bit of that shiny gold stuff. I don't know if you can pick it up in that tube. And what I'm going to do with this, I've got some material that's classified to 1/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to dump this into that material. Got a little bit of crystal here. I'm just going to wash off and put back in that vial. And we're just going to mix that in a little bit. Going to mix that in, okay? Now there's our gold mixed into some material. Now, we've got the Whisperer here. Here's the way it lays. You take it and you lay it in the stream like this. Now you say, Grandpa, what's the deal? It's flat. No, it's not. If you go and you take some rocks, you can set it up First, you take what I've developed here, is what I call my whisper clips. You don't have to see real close what it is. What this is designed for, you clip it on each corner of the mat. All right? It clips onto the corner of the mat. And you use this to put a rock on top of it in the creek. On top of your whisper clip. Okay? That keeps it from washing away. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make a flare out of the first portion of the mat. You take a creek you find in the, a stone you find in the creek, set it up there, set up another one here, set up another one there. You see how I've directed the flow of water over the mat. Now, you can do the same thing because this is a flexible rubber matting and it's solid back, so nothing is going to go through the mat. Put a couple more stones in there, stone in there, stone in there, and we've created a channel for the water to flow. In a situation where you don't have creeks, where you don't have rocks in the creek, I've developed something else which I'm selling as an accessory. I call them my whisper wands, or whisper whips. Now the way the whisper whip works is you slide it underneath the whisperer, and you bend it up. Bend it up, and it will hold your don't have that trouble in the creek, do you? Because you haven't got PVC pipe in the creek, but so we've got our flare caught started here. You can take another one, go underneath this portion, and do the same thing. You fold it up, you slide your whisper whip under here, fold it up. I like 4, and that's what you'll be getting. Recommend at least minimum of 3. Now there you see how I have the channel formed. We've got our sluice box basically, but it's not a sluice box, it's a gold whisperer. Now we're going to go and we're going to put some of our material on here. Just like we put it in the creek. And you can see how it's washing off. You can see how it's washing off. Now, in this is designed, there's a convex ripple right here. And that convex ripple is taking the heavy minerals, the gold, the black sand, and it's dumping it right into a channel that's then developed into the thing that I use. You just put your material on the mat, the flow of the water, which you can adjust. If you want to slow your water down out here a little bit more, you can spread it out, spread your clips, and that will slow down so your finer gold is going to drop off. But let me tell you, the way it works, the gold basically is dropping right in here. I'm going to feed this kind of fast. And just for simulation down here, I've got what amounts to a black felt. And if any gold is blowing out of this, it's going to be seen on the mat here. But I can see my gold settling out into the whisperer just like was planned. Now the whisper mat has got a special design in that it's woven material, kind of like a miner's moss, but it's got a backing and it catches. And you can see I can see here where it's starting to pile up. And I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Pretty well. We're going to finish this pan out. There you go. That one's empty. All right. Now, if you want to come over here a little bit, I'm going to kill the water just so you can see how we did. Trace, can you come in on this? And you can see the gold all in through here, like I said. It's all settled primarily in the first 4 or 5 inches. You can see it scattered throughout here. One little piece did get down here, but I was feeding it pretty fast. You probably wouldn't do that in a creek, but for demonstration purposes, I wanted to get as much material out as I could. Okay, now, you've got it there. The great thing about this is it cleans up so easy. Because of its construction, you can take your mat. Here's one that I've loaded up with all kinds of black sand, got some lead in there. You take this, like any piece of carpeting from a sluice box, you invert it. It's 11.5 inches wide. And you're going to see how quick and how easy this thing cleans up. You saw it before, now you see it after. That is nice and clean. Okay, now you say, gee, Grandpa, what have we got here? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Told you it was portable. Showed you it's effective. Showed you the accessories that come with it. Now the affordable part, okay? I'm selling the Gold Whisperer for $35.55 plus shipping and handling. I'm going to be shipping that in one of the medium-sized boxes from the Postal Service. It's $10.95 in the United States. So that's a total of $46.50 is what it's going to cost you. But if you can order or postmark an order before January 25th, 2012, I'm going to give you free accessories. Now, what are the accessories? Okay, the accessories are, we've got 4 Whisper whips. We've got, as you see behind me, you've got a Whisper hanger with clips. I like to hang them up so they can dry so you don't get any mildew or anything starting in them. And then also comes 2 of my Whisper clips for using them in the creek to hold it in place. All right, that's if you order before January 25th. And that's a $12.50 value. You get those free with the $35.55. You get the accessories free. Now, order a second Gold Whisperer, a second one. I'm going to give it to you for $30. Plus, I'm going to give you 2 more clips, another hanger, and 4 more Whisper whips. That, because I can ship it in the same box. When you order your first one, I can ship it in the same box with the free accessories. You're saving yourself $10.95 on shipping on the second one. That comes to a value of $28 that you're saving by getting 2 at once. So, what we're going to do, you got 1 Gold Whisperer with free accessories. You pay $35.55 plus $10.95 shipping and handling. You get your free accessories. Total is $46.50. Send me another $30 for that second Whisperer. You get another set of free accessories for a total of $76.50. That's a deal. When you think about how people are willing to pay $17, $18 for a gold pan, $35.55 is really inexpensive for something that is as effective as this and as portable. You can roll it up. At the end of the day, if you don't want to clean clean out your mat. You simply roll it up. You roll it up. All the gold is contained in there. Slip a couple rubber bands. I'm going to throw in a couple rubber bands too. A couple rubber bands to hold it all together. I'll put one of these in too. It's a sandwich bag. But you slip the end of your Gold Whisperer into that bag. Okay? And then you take that bag. Everything is contained in there. You put it in your backpack. And away you go home. Clean it up later at your leisure. Okay, now my contacts. I'm only going to be able to handle this with money orders right now. But all my contact information will be at my www.grampasgoldshow.com website. That's all my contact information. Go to the home page. It's all there. My email is g-podgold@hotmail.com. Like I said, at this time, I'm not set up with PayPal, all them other credit card guys. I can only do money orders. Unless you want to run the risk, tape your 20s in a little piece of paper and mail them that way. Now, you can send your orders. If you don't want to make contact, you just want to mail me a money order, this is my address. You send your order with how many you'd like to Grandpa GW at 604 Gallego Avenue, Ocoee, Florida. Zip code 34761. That's my mailing address. It'll come to the house. I'm here as long as I behave. And if I move, I'll let you know what my P.O. Box number is. So, I guess we're going to wrap this up now. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you got any questions, I've got a link on Facebook. It's called my Gold Whisperer page. You can go to there. We'll use that for a blog or a chat room, whatever you want to call it. We'll talk about the thing. And anybody got any comments, feedback, I'm open. Like I said, the Gold Whisperer is patent pending. And one thing I'll guarantee you, I'm not charging you $57 for one of these that rolls up. I don't think so. So, you have a great day. God bless. May you have the love of family in your life. And may you find color in the bottom of your Gold Whisperer. God bless you. We'll be talking to you. Bye.